Hi, welcome friends. In this lesson, we're going to explore the Sun in Libra. If the Sun is placed in Libra, the Sun will manifest as Pusan. Pusan, he is the nourisher among the devatas. He is the devata that takes the soul after they leave this body into the next world. This Libra is also the sign of debilitation of the Sun. Libra is the sunset in the Kala Purusha. So it is not the most favorable place of the Sun. It is the sign of balance. It is the sign of democracy. The Sun is the king. And of course, the king, he feels debilitated when he's made equal. So the Sun in Libra can indicate difficulties with our father figures, with authority, with king figures, and it can also indicate problems with ourselves. Often it can be the father figure who was not there early in our life, who was not giving us our dharma, who was not teaching us these secrets about who we are, who was not helping to help this flower to grow, this flower of self-realization to grow. And therefore we might have this feeling of burden associated with standing up for ourselves. If the Sun is placed in Libra, these people, they're the best friends to have in our life because these people will go out of their way to help us. Often there is important lessons to learn about boundaries if the Sun is placed in Libra. So we would have thought that the Sun in Aries makes the best leader because the Sun is exalted here, it is self-aware, it is excited, maybe a little bit proud. But actually the Sun in Libra can make great leaders who are very considerate people, who care for you, who want to ensure that everyone, even the little person, is heard and taken care of. That is a great blessing if the Sun is placed in Libra. We would like Venus to be strong if the Sun is placed in the sign, and we would like benefics involved. If the Sun is placed in Libra with malefics, that will very much hurt our self-esteem. That will very much hurt the relationship with Father. That can make it harder for us to acquire resources in this lifetime, and it will make it harder for us to find our career and to find our footing. Indeed, in Sharavalli, we hear that a person with the Sun in Libra will deal with intoxicants, because the Sun in a Venetian sign means we are dealing with something, we're working with something that is like Venus, that is enjoyable, that gives pleasure to the senses. But it is not like Taurus, where we are dealing with fine foods and gems and perfumes which are pleasing and which can be wonderful, like natural perfumes, essential oils. While in Sun in Libra, the author of Sharavalli, he says, oh, this person, he could be dealing with intoxicants, meaning he's giving pleasure to the senses, but not in a very favorable way, not in a very awake way. A person might lack understanding of the self, of the soul, of themselves, and they might lack an understanding of what is good for other people and what can bring real happiness to other people. So that can be a problem if the Sun is situated in Libra. Often people with the Sun in Libra, they could also enter careers related to trade or business, since Libra is symbolized by men holding up a scale. So these people, they like to do business, they like to engage in partnership. Often they can work with clients in one-on-one relationships. The association with Pusan Aditya can indicate a person who is herding animals, a person who is keeping stock or looking after stock. And it can also indicate a person who is helping others with end-of-life care, helping people in difficult transitions. All of this, people with their Sun in Libra can do very well. So with the Sun placed in Libra, a person becomes a great helper. They become great in creating harmony and balance with other people around them. However, their great blessing is also their shadow side. The Sun in Libra can create problems because of not having clear boundaries, because of overgiving, because of losing ourselves in the relationship. Do you have your Sun in Libra? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed.